Hey guys, Mondays. The internet's broken. Facebook is broken. WhatsApp is broken. Instagram is broken. Apparently, Mark Zuckerberg is a Russian spy and shut down the internet in collusion with aliens. Those are the kind of messages I'm getting. None of that's true. But yeah, maybe Facebook's having some major problems today. That was affecting StreamYard. Here we are. I was not able to get this stream up until 5 minutes before. And the sound wasn't working. We thought it was back. And now it's back. So fuck me, right? Guys, subscribe to the channel. Today I told you to lightly smash the like button with the back of your pinky finger, which is just the nail, but I don't want you to smash it hard. And you want to make sure you don't smash anything on top of it because then you'll smash the finger completely. And we don't want that. So, guys, my God. So I didn't think this was going to happen. Then it happened, but I'm ready. I'm ready. And then there was the sound thing. And now people are going to watch it back and then it'll be like, oh, who's this idiot? Look at the idiot. Hey, look at that idiot doing idiot things. Being an idiot. But it's not my fault. It's technology. Technology, right? We need decentralized solutions to centralized problems like me. I'm a centralized problem. So what are we going to do today? People, we're going to take a look at, I'm telling my guy there was no sound for the first 2 minutes. We're going to take a look at the top, I don't know, 15 coins by market cap, something like that. Try to take a look at these large caps, see what Bitcoin's doing, seeing if it's directing them, seeing if they're looking good. Man, I don't know. Man. See what's up with the charts. You guys want to look at some charts? Since Daniel says Sam mutations, I think that's a salutation, but Sam when he's mutated. Bitcoin fixes this. Yes. Next time I'll be live streaming on Bitcoin because it's decentralized and you'll be able to hear me. I won't be screaming at blank screen. I wonder how many people were like, hey, this guy, I'm not watching this. This guy's broken. He's broken. He's a broken person. So yeah, let's take a look at let's just take a look at some charts. Come on. I'm going to pick this up. Yeah. Wolfpack. That's right. We branded ourselves, even though I never wanted to. I was resistant to the Wolfpack because like I said, my friend, he had a Wolfpack before, but we're the Wolfpack now. So welcome to the Wolfpack. Oh, is that a thing we got to do? We're all broken, says Justin. Justin, thank you for jumping in the boat with me. Actually, you're like, I'm like, we're on the Titanic and I'm like the violin dude and you're like the cello guy. And you're like, it's okay, man. I'm here. That's you, Justin. You're the cello guy. Good job. So yeah, well, I'm not the only one who's broken. All right, man. I'm going to share the screen. How do I spell a how? Oh, so I think it's like AWOOOOOOOOO. Ow. I don't know, man. I don't know. Irvin says Luna to the Moona. We'll take a look, but yeah, I have to tend to agree. So like, here's what we're going to do. I pulled up everything up to 15 that does not include stable coins because their charts are super boring. Can't believe the sound thing. That was dumb. All right. So first, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, ADA, no longer number 3. Ooh, that stings. Solana, XRP, Polkadot, Dogecoin, Terra Luna, Uniswap, AVAX, welcome to the top. Welcome to the top. And Chainlink. So we're going to look at, and then we'll see what happens after that if we're having technical issues, if we're still alive. Let me see if I can make that bigger. Oh, look at that. I can make that bigger on the thing. We're going to blow that up. Blow that up a little bit. All right. Let's start with Bitcoin. The Bitcoins. Yeah, I mean, this is also like the movie The Hangover. Now I know for sure. I just added 2 more guys to my wolf pack. 4 of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas looking for strippers and cocaine. That's not my words. That is from the movie The Hangover. All right, first the daily. I mean, looked like we were consolidating here. Well, it looks like we're breaking up. Looks like we're breaking up, about to be at 49,000 once again. So let's take a look at the 4-hour, get a local look. Wow, that is a Chadwick von Chatterstein kind of candle. So this is not what I said was going to happen, by the way. This is what I said could have, if we get a drop, this is where you would want to potentially look. and that this looked like it could BART, which it still does, depending on where this close comes in right here. But this is looking really good because look at that spike in volume on the push down. That to me, so look, we talked about this bearish SFP here up top. That's the idea that price wicked above this line and then was pushed down. Well, now you're finding liquidity down below, right? You get to put this swing here. See, same kind of idea and heading up. That's not really a bullish SFP. On an SFP, you want to see a major move away. But the idea is that there's liquidity down in this area. Now it's pushing. We want to see that close above 48,834, invalidate those. And then, then we start talking about much higher targets. I mean, here on the 4 hour, 53. This is a gaping vacuum of price action on that drop from September 7th. So there's no resistance through there. No resistance. So if we close above, you're looking for one of these thingies, sort of drifting up there. That's what you're looking for. But this is a major volume candle, and we're only 2 hours into this one, and it's going to be much bigger than all of these as well. It's already as big as all the volume candles since the 1st of October. This one's bigger. That is encouraging, dare I say it. Dare I say it. That's looking really good. And on the 4 hour, I know I showed you this. It seems ridiculous, but we had the bear div. But we have this tiny, I think. Yeah, see that lower low on RSI? Tiny little one. There's a higher low on RSI. That's a hidden bullish divergence before this move up. So I'm going to go look at the hourly and see if, it's there too. See, lower low on price, higher low on RSI. That's just a straight up bull div on the hourly. Lower low, higher low. Boom. Boom, boom, bat. But we got to really push if we're not going to get more bear divs, right? This has to get above basically 75 on RSI in the 4 hour. So we're going to need to see a really major push. Really major push. 49K all day, though. The funniest thing, if you guys follow me on Twitter, I say that all the time. I'll be like, 39K all day. Immediately. It's like the best entertainment in the world. Because first of all, I say it right when it happens. So immediately it'll be like 49K all day. And then it'll be like 48,997, like by the time I post it. And there'll be like 17 comments that are like, what an idiot. You said all day. Wow, it's not even there like 5 minutes later, bro. Like as if it's a prediction and not just a cool rhyme that I do. 4K all day, bro. Like, come on, man. 49K all day. Doesn't actually, I'm not saying it's going to be all day. I don't even know what time it is for you. Your day is different than my day. Maybe it is your whole day and not my whole day. But I love posting that now just for the incredible trolling comments. Yeah, boombastic, man. It's like Shaggy. Every time we go to karaoke, I do Shaggy. I do that song. They call me Mr. Boombastic. They me fantastic. Right? Tells me I'm the bop. She says I'm Mr. Romantic. Yeah, that's my shit. Shaggy. All right, let's look at Ethereum. The Ethereum's urethrium, as my barber likes to call it, my old barber. Let's call it urethrium. Let's see what's going on with the urethriums. Well, that's the weekly. I don't know. I don't think we need to look at the weekly right now. Looks bullish if you care. Weekly, massive move. Fully flipped that area, but let's go ahead on the daily, see what's happening in your urethrium. Ugh. Got a yeast infection in my urethrium. Very itchy. You got a big ass penalty type situation going on, right? I mean, that looks good. Yeah, Dalton says I sang that good. Reese, baby, please. Let me take you to an island on the sea, cool breeze. You don't feel like driving, girl, hand me the keys. And I can take you. Yeah. Shaggy, man. Shaggy. Yeah, the daily, I mean, this looks real bullish to me. Looks real bullish. Now you want to make sure it breaks above that, but that looks really bullish. Okay, so, and this whole area where we're sitting right now, see this cluster of action before this move up, that should and has remained strong support here. But let's take a look at it against USD. That's what you guys are trading it against, right? Come on, I know. Come on, it's fine. This is the same pattern, man. We've been seeing it over and over again, right? Break, retest, up. This should be going up. There's way too many lines here, to be quite honest. TBH, too many lines. Those are drawn on a different time frame. Let's just delete all these lines and start fresh. As you can see, I didn't even get a chance to even remotely look at the charts because the internets were broken, and you guys watched me do this. That's right. It's cool. Really cool. Cool. Oh, Carolina. Yeah, you guys know Shaggy, right? It wasn't me. That's my. Caught me banging on the head. It wasn't me. Yeah. Deny. It wasn't me. Couldn't have possibly been me. Caught me on camera. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Yeah, but this has a break retest. I mean, this should be heading up to at least 4,000 on this move with this break. And probably going to go to the all-time high. I mean, if Bitcoin's going to be bullish, this will be bullish, just slightly less bullish until Bitcoin chills, right? But I love this. Ethereum, right? Ethereum in it. Do they say that in England? Do they use an F? Ethereum. SPF 50 can't hear me. I can't. It's fine. We're fixed. Don't worry. Just playing. All right. BNB. Now the number 3 coin by market cap. Hurts. I'm just erasing old stuff. I mean, this is definitely, so this was a double bottom right here. Double bottom. I just got rid of that. This was the neckline, and we're back at that level. And this has been a really key level here at 0.008691. Look at that. Support, resistance. That was the double bottom. Took it to the target. Came down. Support, support, support. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Support, 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 support. You want to see that hold? Really now. You know what? This red is triggering me. Isn't that better? I don't even make it lighter. Isn't that better? Isn't that better? It's better. Let's make that a little bigger. Yeah, I mean, you want to get above the EQ here, this dash line. That's what gives you the target at the top of the range. But for now, very locally, you want to close above this. This looks fine, though. It's kind of some sort of consolidation after this move up. Let's look at the USDT pair. Maybe we get some more insight. Yeah, I mean, this looks good, right? You can see how that EQ plays. Resistance, support, 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 support. Look at those candles. Exact. Look at where these candles found resistance, right? Look at that candle on support. I would say, like, if you get a drop and you're looking to get into BNB, you want that, right? You want to come back right round down there. Yeah, my perception of this chart just got more bullish as we shifted from red to blue. That's right. Blue keeps you calm. Yeah. So but listen, this is above the EQ. This should eventually make a trip to the top of this range. It should. So I would say BNB's target is 691. Take some time. Maybe you get it, like if it drops back down here, like I'm talking about, and retest that, you're going to have a beautiful sort of inversely head and shoulders and very strange smiley face I was trying to draw, but my magnet tool doesn't let me do it. Now I can do it. Right. Anyways. Well, yeah, that's what you're looking at. But once again, back gets the incredible rhyme animal. Okay, that's Public Enemy. Same kind of thing. Public Enemy number 1. Does anyone here listen to Public Enemy? Yeah. Hello, Mr. Boombastic. How do I relieve my lower back pain? You get a pad. I have one. I have SI joint problems. I strive with a pad. Get a pad. Bring the noise. Tracy knows about Public Enemy. Turn it up. Yeah, so BNB looks good. All these look good right now, man. ADA looks like trash, though. That's bad. On the Bitcoin pair, no surprises. But this is into like sort of a key level of support. If you draw a demand area, this is ADA Bitcoin, for those of you who don't know. What about SHIB? Crazy today. See, you guys keep asking about SHIB. Did SHIB do something? If you guys make me look at SHIB right now and nothing's happening, I'd be very upset. Chub. Not Chub. SHIB. Oh, well, that's what we were looking for, is a break of 948. So there you go. SHIB's going. This is actually holy. On Binance, this will be the biggest, probably, volume daily candle ever. I don't know if you're going to get the retest, though. So when you're doing this setup, the break and retest, you might still get it, by the way. Just do this. Look, magic. You might still get that. I would be looking for that if you're trying to get into SHIB, but sometimes you risk you take the risk of a massive breakout and not getting in. That's okay. There's always another trade. Always another trade. Am I fan of old school Master P, Captain Kirk? Sure. When we talk about old school Master P, you're like, nah. Yeah, I mean, I got a letter from the government the other day. I opened it and read it. It said they were suckers. That's Public Enemy too, for those of you who don't know. Don't. Yeah, I mean, SHIB looks really good. I would bid that 948 right there if you can catch it. But we're not looking at SHIB. That's not what we're doing. We're looking at ADA, which kind of hitting into this support here, but I mean, it's also breaking this kind of key level. That looks bad on the, and I don't like that ADA has clearly broken back into this range, right? It was above the range. It was fine. I would not touch ADA on the Bitcoin pair here at all. Not even interested. But on the flip side, kind of looks interesting on the USDT pair. Funny how that works. And what happens when you start to see these where you're like, I don't know about the Bitcoin pair, but the USDT pair looks good. That usually means Bitcoin's about to go up. That usually means Bitcoin is about to go up because then Bitcoin rises. It drags the USDT pairs up on alts, but those alts perform worse than Bitcoin and they go down against Bitcoin. You lose Bitcoin, but stay even in USD or go slightly up. So you can sometimes use altcoin charts to determine what's about to happen with Bitcoin. I would say that since Bitcoin pairs are looking kind of weak, but USDT pairs are breaking out, that Bitcoin's about to go up and alts will go up, but less, at least in the temporary meantime. That's what I think. Generally, you're seeing when it looks here. SHIB should be banished to the Squid Game for eternity. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like I would dominate the Squid Game. I'm just a happy guy. Red light, green light. Just don't move. Not that hard. Squid Game. Crypto Twitter is basically just a Squid Game. It's like survival of the fittest. ADA USDT kind of has this weird little breakout, but honestly, like, take it like that. It looks less good. I'll put it right there. I don't know. To me, this kind of actually looks more like rejection than a breakout, but we'll see. There's better ones that have clearly broken out. But if this like closes a candle above here, I would start to consider it. Don't really like it right now, though. Not in love with ADA, guys. Sorry. Start closing these up as we go. Solana. I am kind of in love with Solana. This looks like it's going to cup and handle. We don't know yet, but look at this rounding out, right? So you usually get something like that. Maybe above that. Right? Kind of at resistance here, though, locally on the Bitcoin pair. So you want to be careful. Maybe get above that. You're targeting up here. Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh my God. All I see when I look in the comments is Hex, which is fine. Got nothing against it. Squid Game, too many questions left unanswered. Need season 2. Need season 2 immediately. Thank you, Mr. Boombastic. They're going to make a season 2. He turned around with his stupid red hair and went to do the thing. It's going to be fine. But yeah, I agree that there's a lot of questions unanswered. But that's how you do a second season. You got to set it up. Hit the like with the back of your pinky if you haven't already. Guys, do it. Do it, Wolf Pack. That's what you guys are called now. All right, let's look at Solana on the USDT pair because, yeah, I mean, there it is. Break of descending resistance, test as support, move up. If you're looking for an entry on this, you might have already missed a chance, but you're looking for a dip to here before the move up. But either way, you should be expecting a move up. Maybe it won't happen. Anything can happen, but this breakout has a target of 216, so that's where this should technically be going. XRP. still looks bad. Just still looks bad to me. Yeah. I'm just looking over here. The writer did make it as a movie originally. Apparently, he wrote it in like 2009 and got rejected like 17,483 times. Kind of like me trying to refresh StreamYard to get this stream going. XRP is really working this last sort of support out here on the daily. I think this looks like it's going to go lower on the Bitcoin pair. Start looking down here. Let's take a look on the USDT pair. USDT. And yeah, okay, that looks better. Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't know what's going to happen. You can only make our best guesses. But when the Bitcoin pairs look that bad and the USDT pairs look this good, you're probably about to get a Bitcoin move up. What's Bitcoin doing? 49,321. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I think. It's what it looks like. It's what it looks like is going to happen, right? These are getting dragged up. These are getting dragged up. I'm going to go on a, so this looks fine. I would say if you want to flip 110 again, and then you can head up. But let's look at DOT. I bet DOT's Bitcoin pair is getting wrecked, and the USD pair looks good. Yeah, Bitcoin pair getting wrecked. Key resistance, right? This actually looks very head and shoulders-y, to be quite honest. I really like DOT. And look at that line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles in a row stopped at that line. Holy cannoli. That's crazy. Not as important. Yeah, I mean, that's where it's getting rejected. I would say that this is coming down probably on the Bitcoin pair. That's what it looks like, but I wouldn't touch it unless it's above 0.0006797. But let's take a look on the USDT pair. Kind of looks the same. They all look the same. This one's threatening a little bit of a head and shoulders vibe. Right? Doesn't look quite as good as some others. Faked out here at support. Maybe we can even just draw that support like this. But yeah, I mean, this looks fine. But look at Bitcoin's candle versus all these. Like, that's the candle that Bitcoin's putting in. Let's see on the daily, right? That, with a big Chad body at the top. These are not following, right? They're still red on the day, even with Bitcoin going up. That's an indication that alts are looking a little shaky right now. They look fine on the USDT pair. I'm just saying, like, if you had to choose, hey, I'm going to trade my Bitcoin for alts, maybe not the moment. Maybe not the look. Grandpa Corn heading toward 50K today, maybe. I don't know why I said that in a country accent. Every time I see corn, I just think I should talk like I'm in a cornfield. That's how you talk in a cornfield. I mean, this looks fine. Strong resistance here, as you saw, rejected. Wouldn't want to lose this line, but you do have technically this breakout. So I would say this is going back up to 38 bucks. Got to 38 bucks. You heard it here first. Don't write that down or do anything with it, though. Doge Bitcoin threatening a breakout, actually. Looking better than most on the Bitcoin pair. None of you are trading Doge on the Bitcoin pair. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Yeah, you got to get above 23 cents and 31. 23 cents and 31 stat cents. I love how we do fractional cents in crypto. But yeah, this is a key resistance, right? Bounced right out of support, this key demand area. This is your main support. When that lost, this is the first retest after this candle. So you got to see a break above. To me, though, like, we've seen all these breaking out. This one's not even close. So Doge seems like my last, Doge, maybe XRP, from what I saw there, seemed like the least exciting. Just looking at what you guys have to say here. Bro, everyone's talking about Alice in Borderlands. Why? Is she hot? I don't know. Dot and Link have been consolidating a while, like ETH did. When it moves, kaboom, Mr. Boombastic. It's boombastic, but yeah, boombastic. There's no K, so it's a boombastic. Yeah. Listen, we saw like every layer one explode, right? AVAX, Solana, Elrond, Algorand, everything. Dot didn't, so it probably will. Link's been consolidating since Jesus walked. So that'll probably go up eventually. Chasing your tails, says Patty. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what that means. How is your experience with Compass mining? I'm looking at a 6 miner bundle in Texas. It's been great. I do nothing. I call myself a miner because technically I own mining, but I've done nothing. I signed up and they were like, you want to be an F2 pool or whatever it is? I was like, yeah. They're like, cool. And then Bitcoin just kind of arrives every day. It's super sweet. It's amazing. Yeah, let's keep going here, guys. People are saying 50K, but we're not there yet. Not there yet, but that's pushing. Bitcoin looking sweet, girlfriend. Where are we at? Doge fine, but like at resistance, hasn't broken out, weak relative to the others. Luna just channeling its way to Valhalla. Actually, this is the Bitcoin pair, and it's right, I'm assuming, right back at the all-time high here. Okay, that's got a potential SFP. You want to see it close above that, and this is in price discovery. You buy Luna all damn day. All damn day. And I've been talking about it, man. I posted Luna in the live stream on Friday when it was down in here, and I said, wait for the break of that blue line. If you caught that, you're up 20%, $40. Currently at 48.79. Here's your target, in case you're wondering. This is a log chart. See, logarithmic. If you take it off, it looks funky. But a log chart, so when you pull this, it's going to look super small because it's based on percentages, not on fixed. So your target right now is $84 of this bull pennant breakout. Big moves. So if you can get it now, if you're a patient person, you look for this, right? You want a retest of $45 after a confirmed daily close above. Confirmed daily close above. What's your thought on time? 159. I think time is important. Time is money. I don't know. I like the time, the group, Otis Day. What Otis? I'm breaking. Whatever. Yeah. You know, the bird. Oh. Yeah. Prince. Whatever, guys. Whatever, man. You guys don't know about the time. Uni BTC. That would be funny. Like, I don't know if you made a joke with that, Cindy Lauper, but you wrote her as Cindy Laffer, and I think that's hilarious. Morris Day did I say Otis Day? My God. Morris Day in the time. Man, I mean, anyone who's seen Purple Rain knows about Morris Day. I don't like that line. That's useless. Yeah, I would say this is your line on Uni Bitcoin pair. Morris Day. I can't believe I said Otis Day. I'm thinking of Otis Redding out here like a chump. I'm off my game. Off my game. No, not Otis Day. Morris Day. Lapper, hardly even know her. Lopper, not Lapper. You can't lop her. That's illegal. It's illegal. You can't lop her. Morris Day is after your time, but go watch Purple Rain or look up the bird. Oh. You'll know about it. It's amazing because Morris Day, like, he dances and then he has the guy who like shows him his mirror all the time so he can like make sure he's cool. Kind of like, James Brown had the dude that would put the robe on him. Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. Who's Cindy laughing now? I don't know. Not me. I see her true colors shining through. Uni BTC is lame, guys. It should be coming down here after being rejected at the EQ. So I would bid 46.90 at the bottom of the range. Luna looks crazy, guys. But Uni, USDT, did the thing that I said. When we were over here, I said, look for the breakout and retest. We got the breakout and retest. That should be heading up and doing something like that. Write it down, take a picture. There's your key levels on Uni. Moving on to AVAX. Oh, yeah. AVAX on the AVAX Bitcoin pair. This is a retest of the all-time high. This should technically hold, but it's the fourth one if it hits. Getting weaker. We've seen some trickle down. If it does trickle down, you look off this whole area right here. Maybe something like this would be where you would look next. But I'm going to bet that the AVAX USDT pair looks beast. I mean, it does, but it also looks very ascending wedgy. I mean, the trade we had was to $60. You can see, I'm going to go ahead and just delete that at this point. I don't need to brag anymore because y'all have seen it before. I'm not losing it, CJ Duwork. Not losing it. You're losing it. You're the one that's losing it. Can't believe I said Otis Day. I'm losing it. You're right. I don't know. This is kind of a tough one because this was clearly a flag or something right here, right? We had all-time high resistance, something like that. Nice breakout. So this should have a really much higher target. But it also has a bit of an ascending wedge. Listen, as long as $60 holds, you're good. Otherwise, you start looking down here around 51-ish locally. Something like here, right? Clearly. Resistance, support. If you want to play this on like a little breakout, there's your line. Cool? Cool. Link. Most boring coin in the world. God, what are you doing? I mean, we could probably zoom out to like the monthly to look at Link at this point. Let's look at the weekly. Yeah, that was the weekly channel of the century that broke down. I don't know, man. This is just sideways chop suey. But here you go. Let's look at Link on the weekly. It's not that bad. There. Right? And so big ass symmetrical triangle. If it breaks down, more downside. If it breaks up, more upside. It's kind of obvious when you say it like that. Link is all over the place and nowhere at the same time. Like my brain, actually. That would be a perfect description of my brain. I've been so patient with Link, but I'm so bored. But the minute that you like give into that boredom or like, I'm going to move my money to something else, 3x. 3x. I would just be patient. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing to say. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, doesn't matter. We can draw that this way. This is something I drew a while ago, clearly, because I ain't looked at it. I've not looked at it. But that is a confirmed ascending triangle. And this is what I'm talking about, man. These USDT pairs, they look kind of good, right? And then you got but this is a bottoming pattern in this case. So Link should be heading to $30. Look, I mean, it flipped this 1, 2, perfect flat top of this triangle. Retested it there, just slightly higher there, and should be heading up there. It's just struggling at that 200 MA. Kind of like that. Yeah, I wouldn't go like selling your Link. That's a nice candle right now. Should be going up. Open the Hex USDC chart and zoom out right now. You know what, guys? I'll look at Hex. Only 7,000 of you would ask. Is it even in TradingView? That's the question. Let's see. Hex USDC. There it is. Uniswap. Yeah, that's Banana's chart. What's the point? Your coin went up. Look, I'm going to even save it. Every day, someone's like, hey, man, Hex. Third coin by market cap. I don't know where you get that, but that's cool. Let's see. Yeah, Hex only goes up, but nothing goes up forever, so we'll see. But that looks like it's doing a nice little, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't buy it when it's doing one of these, you know. Sorry, put that there. It's parabolic, no question. I would say that your like key support is this. Ride it till the wheels fall off. If it falls through that, dehexify yourself. It just really makes me feel like somebody, like a witch, is going to do something bad to me. Hex on your house. Something. Yeah. What do you think about H-bar, Scott? I like them. They're actually just, I found out today, are going to be one of my podcast sponsors. Very flattering. So this is one of those ones that I'm going to look on the USDT pair, if I recall. Yeah, it made an all-time high and then immediately broke down. This was our signal that we were about to get like a bit of a Bitcoin correction, which we did when we started to see these all-time highs break. But this looks really good. This looks like a sort of a confirmed local double bottom. You know, like, oh, well, that worked pretty good. That worked pretty good. Let's put that magnet back on now. So I would say that, you know, there's your break of that little neckline and retest. So we should be heading back to the highs. Once you're above this range again, I think you're good to go. But that's some really strong daily movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green days in a row. That's baller. That's baller, y'all. A homeless man put a hex on me when I was pregnant, and now my daughter is a literal beast. Hexes are real. Literal? What do you mean? What do you mean? Tell me. Tell us about this literal beast child person. Rico would like you to know that she says it's true. Okay, I believe you, but I don't know what a beast means. Like half man, half amazing, like a teen wolf, or just like really cool beastly child. I don't know. There's another comment here that I was looking at that was, oh, look, Rico just hit the side of the LBC. He's on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Seen a car full of girls. Ain't no need to tweak. All you skirts know what's up with. 213. Right after that, he hooks a left on 21 and Lewis. Some brothers rolling dice. So I said, let's do this. That's Warren G and Nate Dogg for all y'all that don't know. Yeah, literal is the new figurative. True. I'm looking at your comments over here. Got a lot going on. Like the Beast. Love the Beast. We used to call Milwaukee's Best Beast when I was in college. That was the beer we drank because it was the cheapest. It was Milwaukee's Best. It's called the Beast. Drink the Beast. Okay, figurative. Not an actual beast. Not a beast person. Dalton would like you to know that he loves the Wolfpack. Best conversations here. I'm scattered today, you know? That's cool. Yeah, a banger song. I'm still looking at charts over here. What's Bitcoin doing? God, you guys don't want to hear me talk about Warren G. Do you, though? Do you? Yeah, I think you guys are actually here to hear me talk about Warren G. VeChain did a beautiful falling wedge, Scott. What do you think? I don't know. I don't know what to think. I'm just happy that we're able to do this today. You know, I thought we were out. Thought we were out of luck. Yeah, I think I've been posting that. I posted on Twitter a number of times. That's what you're talking about. Beautiful breakout. There was the retest, right? Boom. Looks good. Should be going to 15 cents. 15 cents or so. Like something like that. SHIB is the new US currency. Honestly, why the hell not at this point? It's not like the dollar is working too good. Mate, your new monitor setup is great. Took too long, but thanks. I haven't finally. Yeah, I'm doing these now. I got you guys over here, and I got my charts over here. I got my camera right in the middle, and it's fine. I already had the multi-monitors back there. Whatever. Let's see what we got here. Algo and Tezos. You keep writing Boombastic. You spelled it right this time, so I'm going to look at those. Algo and Tezos. Tezos. Just gonna look on the USDT pairs because nobody's trading Bitcoin pairs anymore. Algo looks great. Rounding up. If you draw one of these, it broke out. Cool. Back. Probably gonna head back into price discovery. And XTZ, I posted this, I think, in the newsletter this morning. That's an all-time high in retest. It's what you want. Also, these were entries that we had pegged. So have fun staying slightly less poor, I guess. But yeah, anything above $8.40 looks great here. Just looking at your TMT says, I'm out. Bye, Luna. Hard to disagree. Courtney, I see you asking. I don't know much about Hut 8 mining. I'm sorry. MTV, the music authority. Music television. Cool. Alien World, your newsletter 1 month ago. What do you think? Let's take a look at TLM. I mean, I'm very bullish on this long-term fundamentally. I'm holding it. Looks the same as everything else. It's going to be a breakout. I'll tell you right now. Or actually, it's trying as we speak. So this could be interesting because it hasn't done it yet. But I would say wait until you're above 238. Right? Get above this level right here, and then you should be heading up to 41 cents. That's what I think about that. That's all I got to say about that. Jelte Timmers would like me to know that 100 people asked for Cody. Not true. That's an exaggeration. That's hyperbolic. And you're not even mentioning one of them. Guess I played you. I just mentioned you. So take a look at Cody. Hey, why does ADA need Cody to do a stablecoin? Why do you need a partnership if you got some smart? Ooh, that looks terrible. That's how that looks. That's bad. What happened to Cody? Did it like sleep with Bitcoin's mom or something? It's terrible. Just at this moment, but I mean, yeah, that lost the all-time high, major down candles, no kinds of wick at all right now. And slight break of the all-time high and sort of a rounding top here. I don't know. I wouldn't touch this for now. Maybe right here, 48 cents if it drops down to this level. Yeah. This seems to be a key level. But doesn't look great. Cody has a case of the cooties. I know MTV, for whoever just said MTV is the ticker, I know I make an MTV joke every time. 2 inches. It's better. Don't talk about that. You guys are commenting so fast, I keep missing the ones that I'm trying to comment on, and then I can't even find them. Take a look at 1 inch. That's what she said. I don't know. Scott, checkout asked. Sorry, I'm married. If I do that, I'll get in trouble. Wow, you guys are crushing through the comments right here. I can't keep up. Matic looks great. I did Polygon this morning in my video. Did it this morning. He means the token 1 inch. Yes, that's what they say to you. They're like, you've got a token 1 inch. It's not that, whatever. Yeah, I'll look at 1 inch again so we can just make jokes. Okay, everyone, on 3, type your funniest 1 inch joke. 1, 2, 3 jokes. Want to see them. 1 inch looks great, honestly. Said no woman ever. But breaking out of this descending blue resistance, retest to support, this should be heading up to $4.11. Let me get those 1 inch jokes. Oh, that's not a joke. That's just true. Urban Meyer 1 inch for sure. Is that a flag 1 inch? Oh, 1 inch flag. I like that. Ooh, it's cold. See, you guys are funny. I see E-Gold, Elrond, L-Gold, Rond, and that Scott is just taking requests left and right. It's crazy. I wasn't even planning on it, right? Okay, let's take a look at these. You know I love Elrond, so don't even try it. Rejected on the Bitcoin pair for now, but that's fine. USDT pair already broke out, retesting what was the previous all-time high of support. Anything above, if it holds 245.80 here, it should moon. These are all opportunities to buy that I've posted at some point, but really this was the entry from the newsletter right here. $10. And by the way, we went from $10 to like $240. And that was after Elrond went from ERD coin to eGold and had already done a 15x in sats, from 15 sats to like 300 sats. So you're welcome. You are welcome. 1 inch. Sorry, I just don't have the power. I'm looking for more 1 inch jokes, but I think I lost them up here. These are hands down the most fun crypto streams I watch, but that's the point, John. Nobody else is making 1 inch jokes. Can't think of any good small dick jokes. This isn't like me. I'm worried. I'm worried about you too. Having beast children and no jokes. 1 inch is 2.54 in centimeters. For anyone who is wondering and trying to do the conversion, if you are, yes, the 1 inch as a coin is a grower, not a shower. God, these are funny jokes. These are funny jokes. He was in the pool. I was in the pool. In the pool. Stealing my material. My material is open source. Open source material. Yeah. Let me see what we got in 1 inch from the ground. That's a good joke. That's a good joke. That's a really good joke. It's actually 6 inches if measuring from my spine. See, you guys, it's funny. Banter family is way better. I can't lie. Hey man, you guys are great. You guys are great. It's not a competition. Not a competition. Not a competition. I'm one man here. I can't compete with that. You guys are awesome. Man. Stocks down, Bitcoin up. That's what we do now. All right. Let's look at stonks. Let's see what's up with the SPX. And let's take a look at the Dow Jones. Take a look at those. Yeah, I mean, just getting hammered. Stonks are getting smashed. Stonks, SPX lost that 50 MA, and it's just, I mean, look at that. That's what Hex looks like. I'm not trying to hate on Hex, guys. I'm not. I'm just saying that's what the chart looks like, right? The chart we pulled up of Hex. This doesn't look great. Stonks. Push me to the edge. All my stonks are dead. Push me to the edge. All my stonks are dead. Did not do that, did you? Okay. Wait. My account is under attack at the moment. I've lost control of my phone. What do I do? Listen, seriously, FizzBuzz, if that's true, at Haseeb, Haseeb on Twitter, send him a message immediately. He's my guy. He's the CEO of Afani. You get in touch with him immediately. In fact, I would tell you to private message me. I don't know how, but if you're seriously under attack, you're being SIM swapped, then you need to get in touch with him immediately to try to wrestle your number back. Make sure that you have, well, if you've been SIM swapped, then they probably already have hacked your email in advance, but just make sure you have, and if you can, get into your exchange accounts, go change all your passwords. Make sure you have no SMS authentication on literally anything. That is going to be your biggest problem. You do not want to have SMS authentication on anything because that's how they get into your account with your cell phone. Get rid of that immediately. If you don't, sorry if that's actually happening to you, but Haseeb, Haseeb, get there. From stonks to crypto, it's my life, man. The Scott Melker story. That better 10x if you're starting at 1 inch. That's right, Courtney. 10x is like pretty demanding. 10x. I mean, high expectations. Wow. 1 incher is being banned from the US. Now I have to move, I guess, or get penile enlargement surgery. Okay, I think we got enough dick jokes. Can they hack into an iPhone? That's not what happens. All right, guys, I have a meeting in 9 minutes, but let's talk about this really quick. Talk about a SIM swap. Okay, it's happened to me twice. Haseeb saved me. I now use his service, Afani, because he protects my SIM card. So I'm no longer with T-Mobile, etc. So, okay, this is what happens when someone tries to SIM swap you. They're not stealing your phone or hacking your phone per se. What they're doing is either they pay an employee of your phone service or they social engineer to convince them they're used. They call T-Mobile, AT&T, Verizon, whatever it is, and they say, I'm Scott Melker. I'd like to move my SIM into another phone. And they say, prove you're Scott Melker. And they've looked at your Facebook. They might have found your social security number on the dark web, all these things. They convince that person they're you. And then your SIM card, your SIM basically gets swapped into their phone instead of yours. Your phone goes dead, not dead, but you see your service go out. If it's the middle of the night, you won't notice it till morning. And they now have control of your text messages in your phone. It's not like they have all your apps and all that stuff, but that's what happens. And so what they do is they've usually hacked your email in advance. So the minute you're SIM swapped, what they do is they send a password reset email, always Coinbase first, because Coinbase is still dumb enough to use SMS. They just had 6,000 people earlier this year, they said, who got hacked. So what happens is they go to Coinbase. You'll start to see these coming into your email because they've hacked into your email. It'll be like, Coinbase, did you try to reset your password? And then on the password reset, they go to the SMS authentication. The text comes to them instead of you, not to your phone, to their phone with your number. They hack into your account. That's what happens with SIM swapping. So they're going to get into your email, and then they're going to just aggressively start launching it blindly. They might have been in your email and see, yes, he has a Coinbase account, but they're going to like hit up every exchange. They'll hit up your social media. They'll hit up all of it. They just keep trying to reset it. And if you have SMS authentication, they get the code into your account. Dead. How do you protect from SIM swap? Google VPN, Google 2FA. Those help. VPN doesn't help with the SIM swap. I have Google 2-factor authorization on a separate device. No SMS, my phone number not attached to anything. And that device is always offline. You can do it on your own device, but if someone steals your phone, they have your Google 2FA, right? So mine's like on a device, separate, safe. I won't get into all my things. But yeah, I have Google 2FA on an offline device that's separated from my life generally. It's very inconvenient and very annoying, but save you money. But yeah, I think the Google phones without SIMs are more protected, sure. But yeah, guys, and this happens to people all the time. I was specifically targeted because people know who I am, and I'm the idiot who's got his like mug, on the internet tied to crypto and a lot of followers. I've had a lot more than that. I've been SIM swapped multiple times. People have tried to hack me, extortion, threats. Really a good time. It's really a good time, especially after all the nonsense about me that was not true that came out earlier in the year. Woo, boy. It's no joke. Just because being doxxed in this space with a lot of followers and any FUD around you, I have to travel with security. I have to have like my Bitcoin completely inaccessible to me. It's a crazy life, just so I can come on here and talk shit with you guys on a live stream. But that said, guys, I looked at Avalanche. I looked at Elron. I looked at all these things, man. But I got to go because I have a meeting. And it's like really important or something. Hope you all had a great time. I'm glad we were able to make this happen. Wolfpack. We're a wolf pack. Nobody's in charge either. I'm not like the head wolf. I'm just a wolf in the pack. I got a haircut. Right before this. Receding. Covered. It's fine. So guys, I'll be back tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. EDT. Do not miss it. Bitcoin looking pretty strong at the moment, likely to drag USDT pairs up with it, likely to push Bitcoin pairs down if that happens. Hope you're all having a wonderful, amazing, and terrific day. And my wife's calling. She's calling on my watch. Got Emmy Milker right there. So I got to go. Peace, guys. Love ya.